What the fuck? So today, I just got word from one of the professors that LaRussell's actually coming to the school today, which is dope as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I never thought I'd ever get to see this person in person. You feel me? Like, yeah, I know I'm gonna be a star one day. It's gonna just happen, but like the way it's happening right now, I never expected this to happen. You feel me? So, but I feel like this is a great opportunity. The fact that I'm 100% independent at the moment. I'm a struggling college student trying to scrape up some money to advertise my music. I'm coming from an angle of I'm trying to be resourceful. But this is a guy I can talk to, an artist that's like-minded just like me, you feel me? Because he did it all by himself too, you know? In the beginning, at least. So I'm at a stage right now where I'm building a career. I'm building a fan base. I'm building a community off of, you could basically say off of TikTok. Now, with that being said, what I do is I have a certain method. Anybody who likes my music, I try to reach out to them and I try to I kind of just try to bring them in, reel them into my community. Now, the beauty about LaRussell putting up to the school is the fact that I can ask him these questions. Like, usually an artist, you can ask him, like, yo, how'd you do this? They're like, oh, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or like, my manager knows, or you know what I'm saying? Most artists, but this artist, I can really ask, how did you do it? You feel me? Like, before riding around in the city in a GT coupe, before that song, like, how did you market yourself and how did you get yourself out there? What was your strategy? You know what I'm saying? Just so I would love to just talk to him and ask him that question and honestly see where he thinks I'm at, because this is a person I can take any criticism from. He can tell me you're doing everything wrong. I'm gonna take it because he's where I want to be. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's dope that he's coming to the school. I really want to get a one-on-one convo with him. That's what I'm gonna strive for, because I want to show you guys that. You feel me? This is what my channel's about. So, and LaRussell, if you ever seen this video, I'm gonna try and get to talk to you, bro. So I'm gonna make it happen. So yeah. P.S. I just wanted to say, like, please ignore my haircut. My hair is messed up right now. I need to cut. You feel me?
What's up?
Q, buddy.
What's up?
Nice to meet you.
Hello. Good morning. Hey, I was gonna say, every time I see your shit on my feed, man, it just give me like, it just make me happy. It just make me smile, bro. Like, just pure positivity. Like, that's how it should be, bro.
It's good company, right?
One of your first videos I seen was we was in the back of the truck. You had the I'm grinding. That was
How the weather get colder on this side or on the west side for you?
Way colder over here.
All right.
Way
How you
colder.
liking it?
It's just one of my favorite spots to come and perform and do shows. Like, the energy is the same at home, but the weather different.
Yeah. Would you say this is the mecca for music right now, or like?
For music right now?
Yeah. Cause I know it should be shifting.
I don't think nowhere in particular is the mecca right now, just because social media like democratized the game, right? Like early on, this was because all the infrastructure was here, so it's like you had to come here or you had to be influenced by somebody from here. But now it's like you could be a nigga in the middle of Wisconsin and you could be like that guy, you feel me?
Yeah.
So social media kind of democratize all that, where it ain't really no mecca no more.
But in terms of like the history and like, you know how they be like, oh, like you got like, right, we write about like Paramount. You know what I'm saying?
Historically for sure. Like you feel me? Like, it's just like I said, all the infrastructure was here, and most of our favorite rap. You know, if you put together a top 10 list, at least half of them gonna come from this side of the world. You feel me? Just naturally, like, it was all here.
Yeah.
Like, it really, I would say, like, now we really starting to get that regional kind of sound back. But it was, I want to say, it was a certain point it kind of lost it, and everybody started sounding like pretty much somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's the democratization of it. You feel me? Like, and you know, a lot of people like knock regionality, but regionality is special. Like, you want to have that sound. Like, you want to be able to expand. It's like Tupac. Like, you can't really pin him to a region, but you also want to still have it like DMX, where, you feel me, like, the regionality is there, but it's still able to expand beyond it. You feel me? Because you don't want it so regional that you stuck here that nobody else can get it. You feel me? But you also want it regional enough to still build your community, where niggas like, nah, he from here and that means something. You feel me? We open books too, so what any and everything, deals, structures, like, whatever game and information you need to know, we here to share it. Like, it don't have to be a base level combo. You know, it could be as in depth if y'all would like it to be, to get the information you actually need.
All right, I'll start. So I want to start off by saying my name is Sway. I'm 19 artist, and so far as music, I'm pretty versatile. I can make rap music. I might tap into like pop here and there. And my question I have for you today is, I see like you got very good branding, and like your brand is like amazing, like, and I take inspiration from it. But what my question is like, what's one mistake you see like current artists today, like what's the mistake they make in branding that's like sets them back?
I think most artists today don't adapt a brand early. Like, it's kind of sporadic. And sometimes that's how it starts until you kind of find your thing or something that aligns. Like, early on, I didn't have anything. I've always built my journey in like segments of creative. Like, I would do live sessions for a period, and I'd do 100 of them, and people would know me for that. Then I'd do these performances in my garage, and people knew me for that. Then it's the backyard, people know me for that. You feel me? Like, I've always had these segments of creative that established a certain ethos around what I was doing. And I feel like now it's more free for all. Like, you can go on someone's page now and scroll, and you can't really tell what they are, what they do, or who they are, because it's like everywhere. It's sporadic. Like, a lot of people are using social media for what we was using it for in high school, like more of the I'm just hanging, look at me selfie thing. But we use social media as business. You know, it's a resume. If you go on my profile, you know exactly what I do and what I'm about. And I think that's a big thing about a brand. Like, if I can't walk in your store and figure out what's here and what can I support and what I can buy instantly, I might just leave out because there's too much going on to where I'm confused. So I think the mistake is like people not having it refined enough for somebody new to come in and know exactly what they can get from there.
How do you think you could project that? Like, how can somebody project that? Like, this is what I stand for. What's the foundation? Like, what's the core foundation thing you should be focused on to make sure you project that?
Authenticity. Earlier when I came in, he said, man, every time I see your content, I get excited. Like, it make me smile. It make me happy. You feel me? Like, that's just me being myself. He's experiencing that through what I'm putting out. So if you put in something out that don't give people a certain feeling or energy, it's going to be hard to get there. Like, the best way is to be authentic and make something that's so aligned with yourself that people just get the ethos without you explaining it to them. Like, I don't have to tell people I'm like of the community and I rock with the kids and I like taking care of people. Like, they experience it, they see it, they feel it, and they like, yo, this is what this is about without me even having to tell them.
On the flip side of that, Seattle, what did you look for? What did you see in LaRussell to want to even work with him on the level you're working with him now? Because that's the other side of the game.
Well, first and foremost is talent. Like, you can't find LaRussell and not see it. And if you can't see it, it's because you're blind. But I mean, that was the first thing. And then also the human. Like, when I first found LaRussell, you could tell that he was having fun with what he was doing. Like, he wasn't taking it so serious that it was taking all the fun out of it. And I was working for a music platform that wasn't any fun. And it's like, when you get into music, you get into it because you love it. Because it's like, you remember how you felt when you found music that changed your life or that made you see the world different or taught you something about the world. So you're going into it for passion, and then you find a space that's like not filled with passion. It's like, that's not it for me. So when I found somebody that was like equally passionate but also having fun in the space, I knew that this was like exactly where I needed to be.
My name is Q Garçons. I'm an artist, and I'm getting to the point where I'm learning how to like build a community, right? So I've started this community for about a month. I grew up to like 200 followers thanks to TikTok. I'm not gonna lie, but I had a question for you. So what were the first real signs that your community was becoming an ecosystem instead of just followers? And how did you like intentionally feed that early energy without burning yourself out within your community? Not even just posting on social media, but like.
My first sign that my community was an ecosystem was my very first show. Like when I finally had it asked of my community of like, I want y'all to support me, I want y'all to buy merch, I want y'all to do this, and people did it, was like the light bulb for me of like, oh, this is something larger than just like homies. These is actually people who are willing to support the venture. And I'm really like fueled by community. Like, sometimes when I'm on a road too long and I get home, I have to like be with it. I'll do a show in the backyard randomly just to like get back around my community and get that refilling, because they understand me differently than the outer world. Like, I get to I do different shows at home in my yard than I do everywhere else in the world because I'm able to, because it's like I grew up there, my family's there, my homies there. It's a different type of energy that's built there. So, you know, if your community is draining you, you know, you may need to like change how you navigate it or what that community is, or if it's really community for you. You know, sometimes being that now we tell artists to build community, they think that it's like it's really a fan base they're building. I don't have a fan base built. When I think of community, it's not a fan base. Like, these are people who check on me, check on my mama. I could call one of them and say, I need some soup, and somebody gonna be at my house with some soup in 5 minutes. You know, like, it's, if my kids need something, if they kids need something, it's not a fan base. Like, this is, we play, yeah, we go hang out. Like, it's real. It's not a fan base. A lot of people are, when they say building a community, they're talking about a fan base. And those are two different things. Like, y'all don't know their mama name. You don't know their daughter's name. You don't know their cousins. That's a fan base. It's not a community. Community is just a buzzword because it's popular now. I don't have that. I got like an actual community. I know they granny. You feel me?
Yeah. Do you build strictly through like emails, or do you have like some people have Discords, or some people have like some people utilize their broadcast channel. What do you utilize to keep everybody together in a hub?
I'm present. I throw hundreds of shows so I could see them all the time. Like, there's nothing you could do in the media world that's going to replace this. I create spaces where people can come convene with me often. That's where we all hang. Online, I might use Even, where I'm putting a bunch of music and everybody could chat in there, or I'm just posting, but I don't really, that side I don't cultivate or worry too much, because I build spaces in the real world for that to exist. So people travel all over the world to actually be in my community and actually talk to me. Like, I don't really care for them like chatting in the chat amongst each other. Like, that's cool, but that's not what I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build real things in the real world that's going to outlive all of that.
How do you go about your networking process, especially early on in building that community? How did you go about growing your network and your brand, like starting out?
I don't network at all. I honestly don't. I don't think, like, I don't like when people come up like, man, I'm trying to network, I want to get you in there. That shit don't work for me at all. Like, it turns me away, and I don't do it myself. I just build things that I enjoy, and people who enjoy those things naturally find it, and they end up coming in like, hey, I want to assist, I want to help, I want to be a part. Like, I met Splash in 2023, and he showed me, I was doing an interview, and he was filming the interview, and he came, and he's like, yo, I shoot videos, this is what it is. And I seen it, and the video wasn't like all that, but I seen the potential in it, you know, and it just kind of lived in my head. And when I was like, I could use this now, I need this, is when I tapped in and connected. But it was more of an organic process, you feel me? Like, he didn't pry and was like, it wasn't overly ramped, but he just was displaying what he do, and he was already in the spot that I was in and active, you feel me? So I don't really try to like go in spaces and fill my contact list and repertoire. Like, if I'm not genuinely interested or desire or a fan of what someone's doing, I just let it flow naturally, and whatever comes.
So I got like a little bit of history.
We got rocky history, yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar, but
not. And you know what's crazy? I didn't think I would ever be in this spot either. It's been a full circle moment for me. You know, Right Nation just recently offered me another deal, and we were just talking yesterday because they was one of the first companies to offer me a deal, and I didn't. You know, it was rocky because the deal I received was interesting. It didn't have money on it, and I was like, really? I was like, fuck them. I'm like, I ain't rocking with that. That don't make no sense, right? And recently, they got like a whole new regime. They cleared out staff, brought in all new staff, new energy, and the president called me. And the head ain't called me, you know, and they like, no, we want you here. That's not reflective of us and what we desire. Come in. We want to show you you're somebody we believe in, and we think that you will be beneficial here. And it took a lot. I had to remove my ego of like, nah, you played with me, you did this and that. and make it not personal and understand that they were growing and the company tried and they made them mistakes and they made changes to correct it. And for them to be able to drop their ego and be like, no, we need you here. That was wrong. That ain't what we about, is a lot. Because a lot of that don't happen in this industry, you feel me? So that's the only reason my disposition has changed, because I've seen them grow and elevate, and I had to grow and elevate as an artist as well, and not take things like that to heart.
Right. Now that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. My last question was I also asked this question yesterday.
He said he had a 2-part, he had a 10-part.
I done thought pretty heavily about
I got a good
this,
question,
but if you were to, and I think I asked this yesterday, Professor, and it was a little bit too convoluted. I feel like it kind of overwhelmed her a little bit. But
what artist y'all had here yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you were to start from day one, like, okay, I think he said he was 19. If you were to, like, in his situation, day one, like, it's a little bit uncomfortable, right? Like, day one, not as much as a community, you know, kind of as big of an ecosystem. What would be like the first 2 things you would do? I think I asked her yesterday, what would be your first steps, or whatever the case may be? What would be your first 2 things, the most important things that you would do to get back in either a similar position or a better position?
I would make a lot of music. Like, I would really hone my craft and skill, because the better you are, if you practice every day at anything, you put yourself in the 1% versus the 99. Because everybody else don't practice every day. Like, most of us gonna go home and do something else. You feel me? The one person who go home and they do it, and they wake up the next day and they do it, and they do it, you now entered the 1%. You're better than 99% of the world at what you do, just because you did that. So I would do that first, because I want to give myself that edge and advantage. And I'm going to make better songs. I'm going to rap better. I'm going to write better. You feel me? And after that, I'm going to go to the content phase. I'm going to find somebody to get with where I can make bulk loads of content for these songs I love, and I'm going to get real creative, and I'm just finna flood. I'm going to hit the timeline every day. I'm going to put my music out and flood every day, and something's going to go. Like, there's no way I'm going to sit here and shoot 1,000 shots and nothing drop. If I shoot 1,000 and nothing drop, I need to go back to work. I need to do something else, because this ain't for me.
Right.
But when you shooting at 1,000, sometimes it take a minute to drop, but you start getting that 100. Now I'm in a 500, everything going in. Now I'm at 750, everything going. Like, I ain't missing nothing. You feel me? So hone the craft to where it's like you superb, and after that, flood them. Flood them like you don't, especially in situations now, like we saying, where you could distro and upload for free, and they only get 15%. Man, I'm flooding them. Like, you not gonna not see me. You feel me? I'm gonna have more. I got 40 albums. Like, I'm gonna be the first artist to win Best New Artist at the Grammys with 40 albums. You feel me? Like, but that's from me literally flooding. And 40 albums mean I own 40 houses that pay me rent every month. I don't go a month where I don't get rent paid. You feel me? From 40 albums. Every album has at least 10 songs. That's 400 songs just based off albums, and every song pays me every month. Imagine 400 people. Imagine 400 people in this school came to you every month and gave you some money, and you didn't have to pay nothing for them to do it. You feel me? Like, I think them the first 2 steps. Like, if you start there, everything else develops. That's where I started, and I started finding her. I found him. All through that.
Whole team.
The entire team. The only reason Rock Nation is like, come to New York, come to this office, is because I flooded. And I got 40 of them things, and I start putting it out there. They wouldn't be interested if I had nothing. You feel me? It ain't nothing, but it wouldn't be beneficial. So I think that's the first start. It's like, put yourself out there, put your product out there.
Right.
Dear Lord, can I live? Dear Lord, can I live? You want to get you something?
Me?
I don't know shit.
You rap, yeah? Dude, get you some.
I am.
Hey, dear Lord, can I live? Huh?
Can I live? can I live? Life is trivial. Look, spend time in the, spend time in the booth, riffing and I write. Life is a trife. I wake up every day. Look, I wake up every day, lay it down, it's fight night. Niggas, look, ain't no motherfucking black knights. Nah, ain't nobody to the rescue. Nah, no capes, no heroes. Where I'm from, it's all B-rolls. It's all behind the scene. Niggas trying to get it. Look, niggas trying to get a cut of the cheddar. Every time I wake up, I get and better. I get better and better. I come with the Beretta. These niggas come play with me. I send them up to the. Look.
Can I live?
Can I live?
Dear Lord, can I live? Hey. Pops used to whip a black and burgundy Suburban. Back then I knew that I was deserving. Back then I knew that I would be something. God put a light inside me like a pumpkin. Quality and quantity, do it in conjunction. A bruised ego will fuck up the family function. Did it from the crib, changed the way the family functions. Yeah, I see myself in my daughter, I see myself in my mama, I see myself in my daddy, remove myself from the drama. I'm trying to help the family heal and still make it up the hill. Take care of everyone but still recoup the deal. I'm Big Russ now, I used to be Lil. And Big Russ still alive, this shit real. All I ever wanted was to make my daddy proud. You execute different when your daddy in the crowd. Try to follow his lead, used to barely crack a smile. Wasn't my smile, I've been this way since a child. Back and forth with Yaya, I was young and wild. We was both just babies having a child. Now we grown in the house and not a home. I cried some nights knowing you're better off alone. I'm on the road making money off of songs, while you at home raising babies on your own. Thank God you had your mama and your siblings. Thank God I'm still invited on Thanksgiving. I might have to pass on the next one. I said I'm the only one, not the best one. But every day I show up in my human form, as if my mama knew this be my life when I was born. Remember that night up in the hospital, you was torn open by the breaching of my baby. I was a youth, I couldn't understand the flow of life. All I could do was grab your hand and try to hold it tight. Thinking about mail when I was learning how to hold it right. But shit got ugly as a nigga wouldn't know.
God damn.
Can I live?
Shit.
Dear Lord,
Can I live?
Let me get some.
Come on.
I'm getting out of there every day, wasting my life, waiting for payday, said stay if you want to stay. I'm finding another way, cause every shooting star gotta travel the galaxy. I'm on this journey, I ain't choose it, it chose me. Found my escape through this rhythm and poetry. Now that I'm awake and I'm writing my story, these dreams they become reality in the morning. They say don't fight it, and you can't force it. Gotta light your fire and keep it burning. I'm still writing, using my voices and taking it higher. I'm tapping my forces. Of course there's roadblocks, but nothing can hold me. Success mean being ready for opportunity. So I'm in this blue sky, over this blue sea, flying at full speed into eternity. So follow me, live. Can I live? Can I live?
Come on,
can I live? Dear Lord, can I live?
Go ahead, Q.
Can I live?
Oh, you got
I
some?
know you got some.
Come on.
Dear Lord,
Can I live?
I'ma see what I come up with. Fuck it. Wake up, it's another day to go and get this paper. 2026, I ain't doing shit, I ain't doing no favors. I go toe to toe with niggas. They say QE got that feeling, you know they can't match niggas. You know I keep the fast one. Late night, you know we gon' party on the block. They gon' where do she go on me? Out her sides to me, and shorty she want me right off the ladder. Now I'm really light of it. I'm passing to my bros, I'm passing it. Can I live? Can I live?
Can he live? Yep.
Y'all bless my class.
I didn't know you knew how to play the piano, bro. You tight. Oh, yeah, this is my first day out here.